A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this particular session, I would be sharing a conversation that the PDM, the potential divine masculine, is having with higher beings, with source. Usually he has been very egotistical most of his life, and now he wants to give up on that ego, and he is having a conversation. For your personal situation, you can check out the description box and you can write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com to book yourself for therapies or readings. One thing I want to add about this masculine is that he's a very pure-hearted person and he may have made many mistakes, but he wants to own up to it now. Nobody is perfect on this planet. Nobody is greatest on this planet. Everybody comes here and they lose their memory. Even gods and goddesses, when they reincarnate on planet Earth, they also have to start from scratch, and they also have to go through all the pains and difficulties and challenges. The reason why they stand out is because they accept their pain and they don't fight against it. They drink the cup of poison happily, gladly. And God, the highest being, the higher beings, the supreme being, is there to watch over them. There is no gender of supreme being. Some people think that supreme being is also masculine, or some people think it could be feminine. But masculine and feminine energy, when it comes together in a balance, then it creates the powerful twin flame energy. So now let's get started. So this man says that I saw a beauty. I saw a beautiful fairy, a beautiful angel, a beautiful being, a divine being. And she did some type of magic on me. Some kind of magic that all my sleep ran away from my eyes. I started having sleepless nights. And she filled my heart with restlessness. I was confused. I was troubled. I did not know what to do about it. I tried to first fight against it. I argued. I complained. I whined. I blamed. And then I thought maybe another way is to run away from it. So I tried to escape it. I went to different places, to different people, just to look for some love, just to look for some happiness and peace. At that point also, I did not know the meaning of love, the real meaning of love. I was still trying to understand. That beauty who stole my sleep, who did some magic on me, who made my heart restless, she made me feel helpless and lost. She made me feel I cannot do anything. I don't have any power to deal with this situation, to let this person go out of my mind, to forget about this person. How many actions do I have to take? How many steps do I have to make? How many things do I have to do to get out of it? After fighting and after escaping, after doing all these things, I have nowhere left to go. I have nowhere left to go, and I'm left with this pain, this mountain of pain, this cup of poison. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to say, but I'm trying to talk to somebody because I feel that nobody can actually give me a solution or an answer to this. Now that I have no place left to go and nobody who can explain this to, nobody I can talk to, even if I talk to some people, I start oversharing, I start overflowing with tears, or I don't know, I overreact. I scare those people away. They don't want to be around me. They feel that I'm depressing them. I feel maybe they are troubled by my talks, by my banter, and by the way I'm venting out. They are just not liking my presence. And I can see when people don't like my presence. So now I can see this pain clearly. This is the pain I have been fighting against. This is the pain I have been running away from. Finally, it's in front of me. Finally, I'm tired. I cannot go anywhere. And I realize that if I don't enjoy this pain, if I don't dance with this pain, if I don't party with this pain, if I don't enjoy this pain, if I don't drink this like a simple cup of water, this pain, I will remain stuck. So I start flowing with it like a river that is not getting stopped by anything, by any obstacle. Even if the obstacle is big, she will collect the water and then rise up above, over the obstacle. And soon the obstacle, maybe it's a big stone, maybe it's a big block, it will also be pushed away with the force of the river and start flowing with it. The obstacles also become a part of the flowing river. I have become like that. I am sharing this with acceptance and gratitude, because the more I see this pain, the more I flow with it, the more I don't fight with it. It feels different. It looks different. It has started changing its format. And I can feel that beauty that had touched me, now it has started making me crazy in a different way. I can feel joy. I feel intimate. I feel someone is cuddling me, snuggling me like a child, and this love feels unconditional. I feel that I am one with this beauty that was earlier troubling me, driving me mad in a negative way. Now it is giving me joy. I can feel the loving hand, the loving touch. It seems like there is a harvest now, a bounty full of wonderful things. It feels like the season of spring. The fields are full of happy crops and grains and food. This is symbolic to me, as if there is no need to run after the basic necessities. And the spring season makes me feel joy. Flowers everywhere, fragrance everywhere, beauty everywhere. Earlier that beauty was limited to one person, to one place. Now this beauty has started spreading everywhere. The passion that I felt, the union that I felt, which was only in my dreams. The youth was only in my dreams. The togetherness, the happiness, the union, that energy I felt. I felt so young and so active. I felt that current in my veins. I wanted to do so much. And when I walked away from that beauty, first I fought with the beauty, then I walked away from it. I still had the challenge in me. I still had the energy in me, because a part of me was still telling me that that was real, maybe not, maybe it was. One fine day, it all vanished and I got very scared. I felt I had no control. I felt that the pain also wants to leave me now, forever. I felt empty. I felt a vacuum. And I was so tired. The fountain of sorrow was flowing. This sorrow started dawning upon me when I wanted to control the beauty, when I wanted to hold the beauty only for myself. I felt that she should only belong to me and nobody else. I felt that this beauty is only answerable to me, this love, this joy. I wanted to command over it. I wanted to rule over it. I wanted to use it like a feather in my cap. I wanted to show it off, flaunt it. But it would not do so. It would not listen to me. It would not accept me, my thoughts. And it would argue with me. It would tell me, hey, you are wrong. You are wrong. This is not the right way. And I did not like that. It hurt my ego. How is this feeling, or how is this presence telling me that I could be wrong. Then the next thing to do was to wander away. When all this battle did not work out with me, I went to many countries, I went to many places, I went to different locations. I did everything I could have done. And still, after doing so many things, the pain was still there. The frustration was still there. So I had to dance with it. I had to move with it. I had to flow with it. I had to follow it. I had to question myself for not following it, for not letting go, for not surrendering. I no longer felt like I knew anything. I felt like I was a clean slate after that. And I was a clean slate in a way that anything could be written on me and anything could be erased and anything could be written again and anything could be erased again. There was no need of a permanent marker to be used to write upon me. Now that I have you to discuss it with, I realize that you are probably the best person to share it with. I want to tell you that back then, when I was so confused, in every moment I was desiring the beauty. I was requesting. Actually, I just wanted it to be in my command and be like me and act like me and talk like me and walk like me. But I feel that was a test of my courage. I think God was testing me to see how real I was, how authentic I was. But I was not removing my desire. I had expectations. I was not becoming pure. I was holding on to my identity. I was holding on to my image more than anything, with the limited perception of what good image or bad image is. I didn't even know myself what a good or a bad image really is. But whatever I knew, in my limited understanding of things, I thought that I need to protect my image, that I need to massage my ego. I need to tell anyone who comes on the way of me and my ego that you are wrong, you are bad, you need to go away. And those were the result of my own deeds that were pouring on me. And when I was thirsty, I thought that they can quench my thirst. And guess what? It did not. My lonely heart was looking for the soulmate, for the love, for that beauty, that fairy, that angel, with the touch so divine, with the love so unconditional. It broke my heart, not when I went away, actually broke my heart when I realized that it is not going to be just like me. The magic was irresistible. The magic was something that I could not forget. The magic was pure and selfless, and that made me question it. That made me also doubt it. I became helpless. I became lost, even though I acted like I was powerful and in control. And you are the only one I can explain all of this to. You're the only one who I can share all this to. Because now I see it everywhere. I feel the touch. I feel the ecstasy. Feel the joy. I feel the bliss. I feel now that I am not separate. I am one. We are one. Now I feel that there was never any separation. It was an illusion. That illusion was creating pain. That illusion was causing confusion. I can see the illusion now. I can see it so clearly. I built up something in my mind and I wanted it to be like that. When it did not be like that, when it did not work out like that, I lost my cool and my temper, and it shook me. I felt that I would get defeated. And now, when I accept my defeat, I realize that there was no war. There was no one in opposition. I was opposing my own self. I was my own enemy. I was the person I was fighting with. It was me. All the way, it was me.